Welcome, dear heart. Settle into this moment the way morning light settles on a quiet room. Let the edges of the day soften. Let the pressure to fix everything right now melt a little. There is space here for peace. There is space here for ease. Many carry a tight knot inside when thinking of money or support. Tight in the chest, tight in the jaw, tight in the mind. That knot is only a signal asking for kindness. We will give that kindness now. Abundance begins as a feeling of safety inside the body. When the body feels safe, the mind opens. When the mind opens, choices widen. When choices widen, paths appear. So first, we create a safe inner home. Allow the breath to flow in at its own pace. Let the shoulders drop a small amount. Unclench the teeth and soften the tongue. Place one hand over the heart and notice the warmth under the palm. This simple touch says, I am here for me. Say softly, if it helps, I am here for me. No one needs to be perfect to receive good. Life is ready to meet a willing heart. Worthiness is not something that must be earned. It is the quiet truth under all the old noise. Even if the past taught that support comes only with struggle, a new lesson can begin today. Say within, slow is kind, gentle is strong. This moment is enough to begin. When the mind tells a fear story, there is not enough. I am not enough. Treat those words as clouds passing by, not as the sky itself. The sky is the deeper truth, always present, always wide. The deeper truth says, it is safe to receive. The deeper truth says, there is room for me in this world. Speak these lines in a calm voice, the way a loving friend would. I am safe to receive. I am open to good. Life supports me in expected and unexpected ways. Let each sentence rest in the body. Feel how the body responds. A little warmth, a longer exhale, a softening in the belly. If any part of the body feels tight, place a kind thought there. You can loosen, dear body. You can rest. Abundance is not only numbers on a screen or notes in a wallet. Abundance is the feeling that needs are met and help is near. It is a sense of I am held. Think of a gentle garden. Soil, water, sunlight, and care make growth. The mind is the soil. The breath is the water. Appreciation is the light. And daily care is the gardener. If the soil has felt dry, we will water it with kind thought. If the plants have leaned toward fear, we will turn them toward appreciation. Nothing is wrong with a plant that leans. It simply follows the light it knows. Today, we turn toward a kinder light. If worry about money has sat like a stone in the stomach, bring a breath there. With the inhale, let the belly rise. With the exhale, let the belly release. Whisper, I give myself permission to feel safe now. This is not false hope. This is the body learning a new rhythm. Each time the body feels safe, it sends a signal to the mind that there is room to receive. When there is room to receive, the mind can notice open doors that were hidden by rush and fear. A calm mind sees the email to send, the call to make, the small step that leads to the next step. Safety brings clarity. Clarity brings action. Action brings results. Let us speak a few gentle affirmations in a way that matches the breath, because the breath teaches the body to trust the words. On the inhale, I soften. On the exhale, I receive. Inhale, I am worthy. Exhale, I allow support. Inhale, peace comes in. Exhale, fear goes out. Repeat this for a few rounds. These are not magic tricks. They are kind habits. A kind habit practiced daily becomes the quiet power under your day. Say them in the morning, while washing the face, while tying shoes, while stepping into sunlight for a minute. Say them whenever the heart begins to race or the mind speeds ahead. The best time to speak to the mind is when the body is listening, and the body listens well when breath is slow. Bring attention to the jaw once more. Let it slacken. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Loosen the hands. Feel the chair or cushion holding the weight. Say, I let myself be held. The body understands that sentence even before the mind believes it. When the body understands, the mind follows. This is why we begin with safety. Abundance rests best in a calm home. Now let a small wave of appreciation move through, not for anything grand, just for the air touching the skin, for the way breath comes without being chased, for the simple steadiness of the ground. Appreciation is not a performance. It is a quiet yes to what already helps. The more the heart says yes to what helps, the more help it can notice. What I appreciate multiplies is not only a phrase, it is a training for the eyes and ears to see and hear support. Try this. Inwardly say, thank you for this breath. Thank you for this morning. Thank you for a new start. Feel how those words sit in the chest. Warmth may spread, a small smile may rise. That warmth is the seed of abundance taking root. If tears come, let them come. Tears carry old stories out of the body. No judgment is needed. If impatience comes, let it rise and fall like a wave. Patience is not a rigid pose. It is a soft, steady presence that sits with whatever shows up and offers warmth. Say, I am patient with my progress. I am gentle with my pace. The old way rushed and pushed. The new way breathes and allows. The new way still moves forward, but it moves with care. Carry these simple sentences close. It is safe to receive. Right now is enough to begin. Life is on my side. Repeat them in micro moments, standing in line, pouring tea, opening a door. Every repetition plants another seed. Every seed grows in its season. The garden of the inner life will show fresh green, and that green will show up in the outer life as doors, ideas, and support. This is the soft opening of abundance. This is the safe space the heart was asking for all along. Now we let the breath become our bridge. The breath is the body's loving hand, guiding the mind back home. Sit in a way that feels steady and kind. Place one hand on the heart, one on the belly. Feel both move as the air flows. We will use a simple rhythm. Inhale for a count of 4, exhale for a count of 6. The longer exhale tells the body that all is well. Begin now. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep that pace. If the mind wanders, let it bring back the count like a soft bell. After 4 rounds, notice what shifts. The jaw may relax again. The shoulders may drop. The belly may feel softer. Continue for 8 to 10 rounds. If a thought interrupts, this is silly. This won't help. Acknowledge it with kindness. Say inwardly, thank you, thought, and return to the count. No fight is needed, no force is needed. The breath does the work. With each long exhale, tell the body a new story. You are safe. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to receive. Let the attention travel slowly from the crown of the head to the toes, like a warm beam of care. At the forehead, soften. Around the eyes, soften. At the cheeks, soften. At the back of the neck, soften. Across the collarbones, soften. At the center of the chest, soften. In the belly, soften. At the hips, soften. In the thighs, knees, calves, ankles, and feet, soften. If any area feels guarded, place a breath there and offer a phrase. I give you permission to relax. This simple map is a way of saying to the body, your comfort matters. A comfortable body hears loving thoughts more easily than a tense one. As you continue the 4 to 6 breathing, pair the rhythm with gentle sentences. On the inhale, I soften. On the exhale, I release. Inhale, I choose calm. Exhale, I allow support. Speak them aloud if possible, or whisper them inside if quiet is needed. Let the sound vibrate lightly in the chest. Sound helps the body trust the words. If the breath becomes shallow, simply begin the count again. If dizziness appears, pause and return to normal breathing. Comfort first, always. Notice how the breath is a kind collaborator in daily life. Before opening a bill, take 3 long exhales. Before writing an email or starting a task, take 3 long exhales. When the mind starts to rush, take 3 long exhales. This practice is a signal to the nervous system. Safety is here. When safety is felt, the body loosens its grip on stress chemicals. The heart rate steadies, and the mind gains room to choose. With room to choose, wise action becomes simple. Abundance loves wise action, and wise action loves a calm ground. Offer the body a clear permission slip. I give myself permission to feel safe right now. I give myself permission to slow down enough to hear inner guidance. I give myself permission to receive help. These lines can be written on a small card or spoken during hand washing, walking, or stretching. The body responds to repetition. Repetition is the gentle drumbeat that the heart marches to throughout the day. Let this drumbeat be steady and kind. Consider a tiny practice for moments of worry. Place the hand on the heart and breathe 1 long exhale while saying, peace in, fear out. Do it 3 times. This takes less than a minute and changes the flavor of the next hour. Over time, the body learns that a tight moment does not last. There is always a path back to ease. This learning becomes the new normal. In the new normal, opportunities begin to feel reachable. Solutions show up not as a scramble, but as a calm choice. Now add an affirmation that suits the breath practice. Choose one that feels true enough today. My breath guides me into peace. With each exhale, I let go a little more. I can meet today with a calm mind and a steady heart. Say it now in sync with the count. Let it land. If resistance speaks, do not argue. Say, thank you for trying to protect me, and continue. We are training the inner world to trust life again. This trust is not blind. It is built on the lived proof that a calm body makes wise moves, and wise moves welcome support. When you feel ready, let the count go and sit in the quiet that follows. Notice the space around the thoughts. Notice the gentle aliveness in the hands and face. Even if it is subtle, this is the body saying, thank you. This is the mind saying, I can hear you again. Carry this steadiness into the next part of the morning. Carry it into small tasks. Let breath be your companion today. Say softly as you stand, I walk with peace. I receive with grace. I act with clarity. These lines set the tone for abundance to move through the day. Now, before doing anything else, offer the body a simple act of care. Take a glass or cup of warm water. Hold it with both hands as if holding something precious. It is precious. Water is life's quiet helper. It cleans, carries, cools, and warms. Bring the cup close and speak a blessing into it. A blessing can be simple. Thank you for caring for me. Thank you for clearing what I do not need. Thank you for helping my cells wake up with love. Sense the warmth on the lips, the throat, the stomach. With each sip, let the words flow inside. Every cell receives loving support. Gentle movement can accompany this step. Roll the shoulders in small circles. Let the neck move side to side. Stretch the arms, open the chest, wiggle the fingers and toes. This tells the body the day begins with care, not with rush. When the day begins with care, the mind learns to expect good. Expecting good is not denial of reality. It is the choice to enter reality with a friendly stance. A friendly stance opens doors that a tense stance may miss. This is how a cup of water can teach the mind about abundance. Add a simple mantra to each sip. It can be one word, ease, support, flow, or a short line, I treat myself with kindness. I am worth gentle care. Choose one that feels natural. Speak it as water moves through. This is how thoughts enter the body, not only as ideas, but as sensations, temperature, and rhythm. When the body feels kind care, the mind adjusts its tone. Then choices align with that tone. A cared-for body picks cared-for actions, wise spending, thoughtful saving, timely asking, honest receiving. This is abundance in motion. Notice the old habit that might speak up. There is no time for this. Breathe. There is time for 1 minute of water and a kind word. There is time for 2 shoulder circles. These tiny acts repair the link between body and mind. They send a clear message. I am someone worth taking care of. Money responds to that message because money is an expression of value and care. When the inner life is treated with care, the outer life echoes it. Let the water ritual be a daily anchor. Place a cup where it will be seen first thing. Bless it while the house is quiet. If the day has already begun, bless it anyway. Rituals do not scold. They meet you where you are. If warm water is not at hand, room temperature water will do. If there is no cup, a small sip from a bottle will do. The power is in the loving attention given to a simple act. Abundance grows best from simple, loving attention. Speak new words into the water and into the body. I start my day nourished. Help is near. I receive help with grace. Repeat softly until the words feel at home in the chest. If thoughts of lack show up, I do not have enough. This will not change. Let them pass through like visitors. Offer them a seat if they insist and continue to sip. The body will keep learning the new pattern. Care first, then action. Action taken from care brings clearer results and kinder outcomes. In this gentle state, take a moment to notice 5 small supports already present. Perhaps it is the roof, the bed, the phone that connects, the light that shines, the floor that holds. Speak appreciation to each, not because you must be grateful to earn more, but because appreciation tunes your inner ear to the frequency of help. What you tune to, you notice more. What you notice more, you grow more. This is how simple gratitude during hydration becomes a magnet for good. Another helpful line to pair with sipping is, I receive nourishment with ease. Say it between sips, feel the throat relax, feel the belly soften. If a small smile appears, let it be there. Smiles tell the nervous system that safety is near. Safety tells the mind to open. An open mind sees a kinder world and meets it with kinder choices. Let this ritual end with a slow breath. Place the cup down with care, as if placing a gift. Place a hand on the heart again. Say, thank you, body, for all you do. Thank you, life, for loving me. Allow these sentences to soak in. Carry their softness into the next steps of the morning. Let the steps be unhurried when possible. If the day requires speed, keep a little island of slowness inside. Return to it with a sip of water, a long exhale, or a kind sentence. These small returns steady the course of the day. Before moving on, offer one more affirmation for the whole body to hear. Every cell in me knows how to receive. I am guided to the right people and the right paths at the right time. What I appreciate multiplies. Speak it once more, softly. The tone of a new day has been set, gentle, safe, and open to abundance. Let the heart speak in a gentle way now. Place a hand where the heartbeat lives and feel the steady rhythm that has carried life through so many mornings. Appreciation grows best when spoken right where it is felt. So let a quiet list arise from what is here today. The soft light that arrives without being asked. The breath that moves even when the mind is busy. A warm drink or a cool sip. A roof that keeps the body safe. A small note, a message, or a tool that helps the day. 5 simple pieces of support already present. Say thank you to each in a way that feels natural, like talking to a friend who shows up on time. Appreciation does not have to be large or loud. It is a clear yes to what is helping now. As the heart says yes, the body loosens. As the body loosens, the mind can see more that is good, more that is possible, more that is ready to meet you halfway. Let the corners of the mouth lift a little. A soft smile can be a tiny sunrise inside the chest. When the face lightens, the nervous system hears a message. It is safe to soften. Safety helps the body move out of fight or flight and into rest and repair. In that state, the stomach digests more easily, the breath spreads down into the belly, and the mind becomes a kinder place to think. This is why appreciation is not only a thought exercise, it is a wellness practice. It affects the way the whole being functions. Speak this truth softly. What I appreciate grows. Say it again with a long exhale. In that sentence, there is a quiet promise to the heart. The promise is that attention will feed what brings peace. Choose a simple rhythm for gratitude. 5 lines each morning, 5 lines each evening. If writing helps, keep a small page on the bedside or near the cup used earlier. Write in short phrases, not to make a perfect list, but to build a strong pathway in the mind. A pathway that says, support is real and present. If writing isn't possible, speak the lines while brushing teeth or stepping outside for a breath of fresh air. Speak them while preparing food. Speak them while waiting for a kettle to boil. Each moment becomes a small altar where appreciation can rest for a few seconds. These seconds add up. They train the mind to scan for help instead of threat. The shift may feel small at first, like a tiny turn of a dial, yet small turns change the station, and a kinder station plays a kinder song. Let the heart pulse with a steady phrase. Thank you for this breath. Thank you for this body that carries me. Thank you for the people, tools, and time that help today. Repeat the phrase that feels most alive. If a voice inside says, there is not much to thank, meet that voice with care. Reply with, I hear you. Let's find one small thing, then find it. A chair that holds the weight, a window that lets light in, a hoodie that keeps warmth close. Each one is a friend. A friend is worth a thank you. Over days and weeks, this practice becomes a quiet magnet. The heart grows strong in appreciation, and life reflects that strength with more to appreciate. There may be mornings when gratitude feels far away. On those mornings, let the practice be even smaller. 1 breath, 1 thank you. 1 sip, 1 thank you. 1 step, 1 thank you. Very small, very kind, very steady. This is not about forcing a sunny mood. It is about bringing a little light to the place where fear sits. Light does not argue with darkness. It simply shines. The light of appreciation reveals what is already good. Once the eyes and ears grow used to seeing and hearing it, the day takes that shape. The tone of conversations softens. Ideas arrive with less strain. Money choices come from calm, not panic. The body feels that difference and says, yes, this is the way. Speak these lines slowly, letting the body drink each word. What I appreciate multiplies. Thank you, life, for today's gifts. It is safe to receive support. My heart is open to good. Rest the hand on the heart again and sit with the warmth. That warmth is a teacher. It teaches that a gentle yes welcomes more yes. Now the ground is ready for the next layer of care, where the inner voice receives a kinder mirror. Stand near a mirror or bring a small mirror close. Soften the eyes as if greeting an old friend. The face in the glass has carried so many stories. Some were heavy, some were bright. Each line and curve shows endurance, effort, and care. Let there be no harsh judgment in this space. No scorecard, no comparison. Only a meeting. Offer a small breath in and a long breath out. Then speak a single honest sentence to the one who looks back. The sentence can be as simple as, I am worthy of good. Say it once. Listen to how it lands in the body. If the body tightens, soften the belly and say, I am willing to let life help me. Willing is a bridge. Willing is kind to places that feel unsure. Keep the gaze soft. If the eyes want to look away, let them glide back slowly. We are not trying to pin anything down. We are allowing kindness to be seen and heard. Try another line. I am learning to approve of myself. Not perfect approval, not all at once. Learning. Learning gives room for mistakes and growth. The inner critic may rise with old scripts. That critic tried to keep safety by warning of threats. Thank it for its effort, then offer a new job. You may rest. I will guide with love. Speak the new job out loud if possible. The sound of the voice gives the mind a fresh pattern to follow. Hold the mirror steady and watch the breath. On the exhale, give yourself a nod. Nods are small kindnesses that the body recognizes. They say, I see you. Add a second sentence. I am allowed to receive care today. The nervous system relaxes when permission is given in plain words. The old training may say, receiving is selfish. In truth, receiving is part of the same flow as giving. A tree receives water and sunlight so it can offer shade and fruit. When care comes in, goodness goes out more easily. This is the balance we welcome into the face and the body now. If speaking feels strong, place a palm on the heart while you look and say, I am on my own side. Say it 3 times. Let the tone be warm, not stern. Warmth reaches places that force cannot reach. If tears show up, let them fall. Tears are a soft rain that cleans the soil. If laughter shows up, let it ring. Laughter is a bell that calls the mind back to joy. All feelings can sit here without being pushed away. The mirror is a safe witness to growth. Make this a daily moment, even if only for 60 seconds. 1 sentence, 1 nod, 1 slow breath. Add length on days when space allows. A longer session can include 3 affirmations spoken 3 times each, with a pause between. Here are lines that hold well. I am worthy of kindness. I am open to receive support. I approve of myself as I grow. I choose thoughts that help me. I trust the timing of my life. Choose 2 or 3 that feel true enough today. If any line feels too big, soften it with willing. I am willing to feel worthy. I am willing to receive support. Willing makes room for the body to catch up. Over time, this mirror practice rewires the inner talk. The mind begins to reach for kinder words first. When kinder words come first, choices change. The body holds itself with more ease. Shoulders settle, the jaw loosens, the stomach calms, the eyes brighten. These changes send signals to the world. People notice calm and respond with calm. Opportunities open because the inner door is open. The mirror turns from a place of judgment into a doorway of approval and welcome. Approval is not arrogance, it is self-care. Approval says, I belong here, I am part of the flow of good. This belonging draws abundance like a magnet draws a nail, quietly, naturally, without push. If a day arrives when the mirror feels too hard, rest the practice for a few minutes. Breathe with a hand on the heart and speak the line with eyes closed. I am kind to myself today. Then return to the mirror when ready and keep it very simple. 1 gentle look, 1 gentle sentence. Consistency changes the inner weather more than intensity. Show up for a minute. Let that minute be gold. Now we bring pen and page into the ritual. Journaling gives thoughts a home outside the head so the body can relax. Sit with paper and a kind willingness to see what is true today. Begin with this prompt. A belief about money or support that no longer fits is, write it as it arrives. Maybe the belief says support is scarce, or that ease means laziness, or that worth is measured only by output. Place the belief on the page without blame. Blame tightens the body. Honesty loosens it. The goal is to see the old story, not to punish the self for having it. Next prompt, a kinder, helpful belief I can practice now is, this belief does not need fancy words. It needs warmth and clarity. Try lines like, life supports those who ask and act with care, or I am allowed to have needs and meet them with grace, or small steps bring steady growth, or money is one form of support among many, and I am open to receive all helpful forms. Choose one sentence that feels solid enough to stand on. Then write a small reason it might be true. This becomes the bridge from old to new. Now add the third prompt. One small proof that supports the new belief is, find something concrete. A coupon used last week, a friend who shared a resource, a bill paid on time, a breath that calmed a worry, a skill learned that adds to value. Write it down. Proof tells the body, see, this is not a dream, it is happening. When the body hears proof, the shoulders relax and the mind can practice the new belief with more trust. Repeat these 3 prompts over several days with fresh lines. The old belief may show up again. That's normal. Each time it does, answer with the new belief and a new piece of proof. This is how grooves are carved in the mind. Old grooves were cut by repetition. New grooves are cut the same way, but with love. Keep the sentences short and kind. Long debates tire the mind. Short truths refresh it. Add a daily anchor phrase to write at the end of each entry. I am willing to think new thoughts. This phrase is gentle medicine. It does not demand sudden change. It invites steady change. The nervous system responds to steady change with more ease than to sudden swings. Write the phrase slowly. Let the hand move at the speed of the breath. Feel how the body receives it. To support this process, choose one action that gives the new belief a small chance to breathe in the outer world. If the belief is that support is near, send one message asking for a clear piece of help. If the belief is that money can be managed with calm, spend 15 minutes looking at numbers with a soft belly and a kind voice. If the belief is that skills create options, learn one small skill step today. Write the action at the bottom of the page. Today's gentle action is, keep it doable. The goal is not to prove anything big. The goal is to show the mind that the new belief leads to movement. There may be resistance. Resistance is the body's way of saying, I need safety to change. Offer safety in words and breath. Say, I hear you. We will go slowly. We will keep kindness first. Then take one tiny step. The body learns that change can be safe when kindness leads. This lesson becomes a foundation. From that foundation, larger steps feel less scary. This is how journaling becomes a bridge to action, and action becomes a path to results. Close each writing session with 3 lines spoken aloud so the body hears the sound. I release the beliefs that no longer care for me. I welcome beliefs that support my peace and growth. I am willing to think new thoughts. Sit for a moment after speaking. Notice any warmth or ease in the chest or belly. That warmth is the new belief taking root. Water it with breath. Feed it with small proofs. Give it sunlight with action. In time, it grows strong enough to carry the day. Keep the journal where it is easy to reach. 10 minutes in the morning or at night is enough to move mountains over months. If a day is missed, begin again without scolding. Begin again as many times as needed. Each beginning is powerful. Each beginning says, I am on my side. With gratitude pulsing in the heart, with mirror kindness shaping the inner talk, and with beliefs being tended on the page, the inner garden grows soft and rich. In such soil, abundance takes root with ease, and daily life starts to match the peace that has been planted within. Let this next part be easy. Close the eyes for a moment or soften the gaze. Let the breath move like a tide that knows its rhythm. Rather than building big pictures that strain the mind, allow one small scene from daily life to rise on its own. A quiet kitchen with a clean counter, a message that brings good news, a bill paid on time and placed away with calm hands, an afternoon with one open hour that belongs to peace. Let only one of these rest in the heart. Keep the details simple. The goal is not to force a movie. The goal is to practice a feeling. Let the body wear that feeling the way skin wears warm sunlight. Notice how the shoulders rest when good is here. Notice how the hands move when pressure lifts. Notice the speed of the breath when life feels supportive. Stay with these small truths. The body learns from feeling faster than it learns from words. Place a hand on the belly and notice the rise and fall. Let the feeling of having spread through the belly first. Abundance often begins in the belly, where safety settles. Then let it rise into the chest, where the heart opens. Let it float to the face, where a soft smile can rest. Choose one sentence that matches this calm. This feeling is familiar. Try it 3 times with a long exhale at the end of each. If the mind wants to add details or create a timeline, soften it with a kind reply. We are practicing ease, not control. The scene is only a doorway. The feeling is the home. Stay in the home. Let the quiet sentence continue to shape the inner soundscape. This life is unfolding for me. Say it slowly. Let the words melt into breath. If resistance appears, old fears or doubts, do not push it away. Offer a small chair to resistance and keep breathing. A gentle practice can hold many visitors. While they sit, keep attention on the simple scene, the clean counter, the message, the paid bill, the open hour. Let the body rehearse the way it moves in the presence of these supports. This rehearsal tells the nervous system, you already know this. The more the body knows it, the more the mind expects it. The more the mind expects it, the more easily it notices the steps that bring it near. That is the circle we are building. Feeling invites noticing. Noticing invites action. Action invites results. Results strengthen feeling. Bring in a tiny sensory note. If the scene is the calm kitchen, feel the cup's gentle weight in the hand and the sound it makes on the counter. If the scene is a supportive message, feel the soft buzz in the palm and the warmth in the chest when it is read. If the scene is a bill paid on time, feel the steady breath while clicking submit, then the quiet relief across the shoulders. If the scene is an open hour, feel the slower pace in the legs and the looseness in the jaw. These signals are anchors. The brain stores them as what having feels like, so it can recall them during the day. Let the affirmation become a soft echo. This feeling is familiar. This life is unfolding for me. Tie it to breath. On the inhale, familiar. On the exhale, unfolding. Keep it simple so the body can follow without effort. Only stay as long as comfort allows. End by letting the shoulders drop and placing a hand on the heart. Whisper, thank you for this preview of peace. Carry this feeling into the next steps so the day is guided by the inner tone rather than the outer noise. Now bring attention to the gentle flow between giving and receiving. Abundance is circulation. A stream stays fresh when water moves. In the same way, life brightens when support moves through us. Choose one very small act of generosity today. It does not need money or a big plan. It can be a kind note, a brief message with encouragement, sharing a resource, bringing a cup of tea to a shared space, or tidying a corner that others use. Approach this act with a quiet heart, not for praise, but as a way to say to life, there is enough for goodness to move through me. Notice the body as the act is done. Are the shoulders open? Is the breath gentle? Is there a soft warmth in the chest? These are signs that the stream is flowing. Now pair giving with the sister practice, receiving. Many find giving easier than receiving because receiving asks us to stand open and visible. Today, let there be one simple receiving drill. If someone offers a kind word, reply with "thank you" and stop there. No downplaying, no deflecting, no quick return compliment to erase the spotlight. Let the kind word land in the chest like a small gift placed on the heart. If help is offered and it truly helps, say yes with grace. If an open seat or a shorter line appears, allow it without guilt. As you receive, breathe out slowly and feel the belly soften. Say inwardly, "I receive with ease." Let this affirmation guide both sides of the flow. I give with joy, I receive with grace. Speak it while washing the hands. Speak it while sending the kind note. Speak it when the compliment lands. If the mind insists that receiving is selfish, place a hand on the heart and reply, "Receiving allows me to give in a steady way. A tree that refuses water cannot offer shade." The practice today can be as small as accepting a door held open or as gentle as letting someone's advice save you time. With each acceptance, life learns that it is safe to be supported. Choose a single planned act for the day to keep the flow balanced. One micro gift given to the world and one moment of support allowed into your world. Write both on a small slip if it helps. The gift I share today is, the help I allow today is, check them off by evening. Celebrate with a slow breath and a soft nod. This celebration tells the nervous system, this is how we live now, in flow. Over days, this simple two-step practice changes your inner weather. It becomes natural to offer kindness and equally natural to say yes to kindness. Money, time, and friendship feel less tight. Opportunities feel less risky. The stream clears and becomes a place you love to visit. Now translate the inner tone into one practical action. Abundance grows best when feeling and action link arms. Sit with the soft breath and choose a task that can be done in 10 to 30 minutes. Simple, clear, and kind to the body. The task is a bridge, not a test. It could be a message that opens a door, one application sent, 15 minutes organizing numbers, drafting a short plan, learning one micro skill, or following up on a possibility. Look for a task that moves the needle even a small amount, then write a tiny promise. Today, I will complete this one step with a calm heart. Before starting, set up a friendly container, 3 slow breaths, a timer for the chosen time, a glass of water within reach, a kind sentence to begin. Small steps open big doors. Say it out loud. Feel how the body responds. If there is a flutter in the stomach, place a hand there and reply, "You are safe while I take this step." Start the timer and enter the task. Keep the shoulders relaxed and the jaw soft. If the mind wants to jump ahead to the entire future, guide it back. Only this one step matters right now. During the task, breathe when the urge to rush appears. Rushing is a habit from fear. Calm is a habit from trust. If a snag appears, pause for one long exhale, then ask, what is the next tiny move? Often the next tiny move is to write one sentence, send one line, fill one field, or look up one name. Let small moves stack until the timer rings. Then stand, sip water, and thank yourself for keeping the promise. A kept promise builds self-trust. Self-trust turns plans into results because the body learns that your word is safe to follow. At the end of the action block, close with 2 lines. I did what I said I would do. Life, thank you for guiding my steps. This closure tells the mind the loop is complete. It removes the sticky feeling that often lingers after tasks. If there is another small step available, schedule it with a gentle start time. If today calls for rest, let the body restore with the knowledge that the door is already a little more open. Some days the step will be a clear yes, a call made, a resume sent, a meeting set. Other days the step will be care-based, a short walk to refresh thinking, a tidy desk to invite focus, a short learning session to expand options. All are valid when done with a calm heart. Let an evening reflection become part of this flow. Ask, what tiny step moved me closer today? What felt kind to my body? What will I repeat tomorrow? Keep the answers short. The aim is to lock in a pattern the nervous system can trust. Over weeks, these small, steady steps become a path. The path becomes a new normal, and that new normal holds you even when the day is busy. This is practical abundance, felt in the body and expressed through action. Now bring the morning together with a closing blessing that seals the tone for the day. Sit or stand in a way that feels supported. Place a hand on the heart. Take one slow breath in and a long breath out. Let the mind hear a few clear lines that carry through the hours ahead. Life supports me in expected and unexpected ways. I walk in peace, purpose, and provision. These lines can travel with you to breakfast, to work, to calls, to quiet moments. Repeat them at meals and before sleep to refresh the inner ground. If the day grows noisy, pause for one steady breath and speak the lines again, like touching a touchstone. Carry a simple practice that fits into small spaces, a 3-breath reset before emails, a soft smile before speaking, a 1-minute stretch when standing, a slow sip before decisions. These tiny anchors keep the nervous system balanced so wisdom can guide choices. When choices come from balance, outcomes change. You will notice that conversations feel kinder, requests are clearer, and the right yes and no rise with less struggle. The body will thank you by relaxing more often. The mind will thank you by giving cleaner ideas. Abundance loves this kind of harmony. Offer one last affirmation to close the morning ritual and open the day. I carry calm. I choose kindness. I allow support. Say it with the same care you would give a dear friend. Let the words ring softly in the chest. If any part feels unsure, add the bridge that always helps. I am willing. I am willing to carry calm. I am willing to choose kindness. I am willing to allow support. Willing keeps the door open even when certainty is not here yet. An open door is all abundance needs to enter. As the day unfolds, keep your eye on the 3 threads that have been woven here. The feeling of having without strain, the flow of giving and receiving, and the steady practice of small, aligned steps. These 3 threads braid into a strong cord that can pull you through moments of doubt. When fear appears, touch the cord. When you feel lifted, touch the cord. In time, that cord becomes part of you. It becomes the new way you stand in the world. Let this be the gentle closing and the kind verdict of your morning ritual. You are safe to receive, you are part of the flow, and you are capable of wise action. This ritual does not promise that life will avoid all storms. It trains the inner world to carry an umbrella, to choose a safe path, and to accept a ride when one is offered. It builds a calm home inside the body where abundance can rest between each beat of the day, with breath as a guide, with appreciation as light, with self-approval as shelter, with journaling as the map, with easeful vision as compass, with generosity as the river, and with small steps as steady feet. Your path becomes clear and kind. Let these final words settle in your chest as a soft glow you can carry everywhere. Life supports me and I support myself. Good flows to me and through me. Small steps open big doors. Peace leads my choices. Provision meets my needs. I welcome help with grace. May these lines be said in the morning, at noon, and before sleep. May they shape the day the way sunrise shapes the sky, gently, steadily, without strain. Take a breath now, dear heart, and step into this day with quiet confidence. The door is open, the path is kind, the flow is already moving your way.